Hey guys, you may have noticed some changes on my Patreon page recently, and I just wanted to jump on and explain I am relaunching my Patreon and I want you guys to join me on the journey. I've been making music now for close to 10 years. It's my passion, it's who I am, it's who I want to be, it's what I want to do, and you guys as patrons have been there right from the beginning, not only of my Patreon journey, but even prior to that. And I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every single one of you for everything you've done, all that you've pledged, and all the support that you've shown me over the years. So how is my Patreon changing? So way back when I very first started Patreon 3 years ago, I had a 3-tier system. And at the time, I didn't really know too much about my audience. I didn't really know too much about my capabilities as a performer, my capabilities as a content creator, and who I really wanted to be as an artist on Patreon. So I eventually went down to a 1-tier system and kept it pretty simple, which was £5 a month plus VAT. Now I feel like I know you guys a lot more. I know how this community interacts. I know a lot more about my audience, what you guys like, what content you engage with, and I feel like I know myself a little bit more as an artist now. So I've decided now to go back to the 3-tier system, only with some changes. So let's talk about the tiers. So tier 1 will gain you access to the Patreon only Discord channel, as well as the Patreon only feed, which includes behind the scenes, extra demos, extra bits of gig footage and the usual bits and bobs that you guys are used to, as well as 3 monthly YouTube live streams for patrons only. Tier 2 is a little bit more of a personalised tier in that it gains you access to the group monthly Zoom chat that we have here on Patreon, which is always really fun and really interactive, and I get to learn a little bit about you guys and you learn a bit about me. You'll also gain a free ticket, free access to all Zoom concerts that I'm going to be putting on, which will be 3 monthly starting from December 2023. Finally, on this tier, you'll have the opportunity to have a one-to-one Zoom concert with me. These will be personalised concerts just for yourself, where there'll be opportunity for question and answer and general chit-chat with me as one-to-one. You'll get a copy of the recording at the end of this, and these will be £45 and only accessible to tiers 2 and 3. And finally, tier 3 will gain you a personalised thank you video direct from me, as well as exclusive access to a one-to-one Zoom chat with me for 45 minutes at the price of £20. You'll also gain access to the one-to-one Zoom concerts for a price of £35. And finally, for every third consecutive month of a tier 3 pledge, you'll get a handwritten lyric sheet of a song of your choice. So that is the 3 different tiers that you can subscribe to on my Patreon each month. But I'm also going to be opening up a Patreon digital shop in which you can buy individual pieces of content if you're not quite ready to make that jump to a monthly subscription. So thank you so much guys, that is all of the tiers. I really hope that you join me on the journey, and if not, you can always just follow my Patreon and see what's going on.